Yo, you now tune in to another episode of 10 Toes Down podcast, man.
Your
What's good, guys?
Kia in the building.
Working overtime today. What's up?
Overtime.
A thirsty Shaka L Bay.
And we got guests, man. My man Drippy Finesse.
Yes,
Late to the party, but he came.
Super late. I apologize.
Nah, it's all good, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pause. Yeah.
Horses
But he's here. He's here. You know what I mean? Ready to work.
Yes, sir.
Get it in, man. So, man, we appreciate you, man. Harlem's finest, man. We're going to get into what he got going on, but we're going to touch on this Blacc Sam interview, man. This Nipsey Hussle interview. Blacc Sam, Nipsey Hussle's brother.
Right.
There's a lot going on, man. And in the interview, he talks about a lot of things. But the thing that's like been circling all over the internet is that he gets into basically the day that his brother died and the events that happened around it. Mm-hmm. And he basically states that it wasn't a random act, and that his brother was targeted by the alleged assailant, Eric Holder. Well, you know what? He's been convicted now, but
Yeah.
Well, one thing that
You know
I
what I'm
would
saying?
say, just coming out the gate, you know what I'm saying? I want to just, hit this topic running.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one, we got to look at the timing of what happened, because it really isn't a coincidence where he's got the store going on. He's doing a lot of positive things. He's kind of galvanizing the community. You know what I mean? Where he's changing the narrative of what's going on in the community.
Facts.
Because the hood is the hood. It's going to do what it's going to do. It's going to be here before, it's going to be here after all of us are gone.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some new players, some new role players in it. And, that's what it is. And then on top of that, he had Sabi documentary that he was doing. He was really in a position to try to expose certain industries and really bring awareness to some of the shortcomings of that we suffer
Facts.
from a lack of information. You know what I mean? We don't have a lack of information. We're distracted for one reason or another and all this other stuff. And Nipsey was really trying to meet that situation head on so that we can start doing things a lot differently. Like you said, he was even doing he
had the Vector 90 thing going on.
That, the crypto,
Basically, and that whole lot, they didn't want them in that lot. The police didn't want them in that lot at all.
Right,
So they went from being almost
that,
evicted to buying the lot.
I heard they bought the whole lot.
Right,
They
so
brought the whole lot.
The timing is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Nipsey had made a couple of business moves, but the business moves were to benefit the community. And when we look in history, when we really look deep down in history, every time we do something for ourselves, for our community, there's always
They put us
gonna
in
be
jail, they kill us.
backlash from another group of people. And it's very interesting because the timing is very important. So like he was saying, it's not like we don't have the information. The information is out there, but it was who was willing to provide the information.
Blacc Sam
There's
actually
not
put it out there
a lot
now.
of basketball players or highly successful people that come from our community that has the opportunity, the courage to go out and put certain things out because they know the backlash that they're going to get from a more powerful,
The high-ups.
High-ups,
right, a
facts.
powerful source, right, out there. And
Allegedly.
we can always say,
Allegedly,
we can always say is the big corporations. We can say is the government, whomever you deem to be the most powerful organization out there. So Nipsey was making moves, and this interview with his brother really goes more in depth for those who did not know him. He really digs deep into show how passionate he was.
Facts.
This man was very, very passionate. It has to be known for those who don't know about his community. He was a serial entrepreneur, but he was highly intelligent. I deem him to be up there with Kanye. Very, very intelligent and innovative.
He tells a story about how Blacc Sam tells a story about how he took old computer parts and put together his own computer at 12.
And started selling CDs. It was making more money selling CDs a day than his brother was working in the at a restaurant. So this young man was highly intelligent. And not only that, he was very proactive on his intelligence.
Fact.
And not only was he proactive, this is the part that his brother really, really spoke about, that his brother was saying that he was a little bit more cautious and kind of like not willing to give as much as his brother did. And he gave examples. He stated that like his brother would be like, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to sell this t-shirt. We're going to do that. And then he would go out and tell other people about it. And his brother would be like, nah, we can't tell people our business yet and before it happens. But Nipsey was like, nah, it's all good. He took pride. He was very extremely happy about giving to people information and helping. Like that made him happy when he gave to people. And his brother really spoke about his character in a beautiful way, but
integrity,
in an indirect way, trying to explain what happened the day of that most of us don't know. Only people who went to court got to listen to the detailed information, and that's what we're going to speak about today. And that's some of the footage that we're going to play.
Yeah, basically, in a nutshell, he talks about how Eric Holder walks up to Nip with no shirt on. They have a short conversation. It wasn't nothing negative. It was just nothing like crazy going on. Like, you know, where we from,
that there was a problem.
it was an indication that it was her. Like, where we from, if there's a group of us outside and somebody comes and there's an issue and that person walk away, we not gonna let them walk away, A, or B. If he start walking away, we gonna send somebody, go see what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know if he's gonna come back and start shooting.
You said no shirt on. I want you to speak a little bit more about that.
He have no shirt on when he had a conversation with Nip.
Why does that matter?
It matters because when he comes back and shoots him later on, he has a red shirt on.
Is it typical for people not to wear shirts in that climate? Like how does people usually walk around during that time? I don't know now.
Well, in LA or whatever.
Give us a little bit more detail.
Well, in LA, that part of LA, because I've been to LA multiple times. Like, it's like when the weather's hot, it's normal for them guys to walk around without shirts on or whatever.
So in the hood,
but when he comes back with the red shirt on, if you know that area, I've been to that area. There's no red shirts in that area.
Why?
That's
predominant
rolling
Crip
60s.
area.
That's a Crip area.
Allegedly. Right.
And so for him to come, like Blacc saying, said they don't even sell red shirts in the stores over there.
Okay.
So when he comes back
this is
in,
like a lot of bulls in the community.
Yeah, when he comes back with the red shirt and he starts shooting at him or what have you, the way the whole setup looks like, when he first came back around originally, he came to make sure wasn't nobody out there with no guns, nothing like that.
So that's why he came
to take
out
the
with
temperature,
no shirt
or whatever. Just to, just to take the temperature. So Blacc Sam talks about how there's a certain protocol at the marathon show when Nip's there, where like it's either security or somebody there that's strapped, gripped up, and ready for whatever because of who Nip is and his status is.
Let's rewind back. The day of, did Nip have a bodyguard?
The bodyguard wasn't there. Wasn't nobody there that we know of that was protecting him with a firearm.
And it's during the time when Nip is very famous at this
He's
point.
at his peak.
He's at his peak, right? It's famous. How famous? Why did his brother explain why did he make that move? Because if you're at your peak and you're famous, although it's your hood, now, right, typically you want that extra protection because it's not the same anymore. I know this is your hood and these are your people, but not everybody can be trusted.
That's a fact. But his brother, he probably felt like in that moment, like, you know what? This is my home. I've been here most of my life.
I take care of everybody, but it's also that crab in the barrel effect. You got to remember that. Like, nobody, everybody want to see you doing good, but like, not better than them. And like, I heard it was allegedly they had a situation where Nipsey said like he was snitching or something. That's what I heard.
Well, from what Blacc Sam was saying, that dude wasn't around the neighborhood for a long time because there was allegations of him allegedly ratting.
So there's a rumor that's around right now during that time that Nipsey was snitching.
But no.
The guy that Nipsey was
the guy that killed Nipsey
allegedly unloved.
Allegedly.
So, but when they said when Nip and him had the conversation, Nip never called him a rat. Nip pretty much said, "Yo, man, there's some stuff going on circling about you. You might want to go ahead and correct that." It wasn't never a hostile conversation.
It's more him trying to.
Blacc Sam said if it would have been hostile,
like, listen, your name is like
looking bad.
hot grease right now.
Yeah.
You need to turn the temperature down. On
Yeah,
that.
facts.
It's like hot grease from the Chinese restaurant.
And then just from experience, like I said,
so we gotta.
just from that experience, just being involved in situations like that, when somebody comes, if it's hostility, you either you're gonna deal with it right then and there, or if that person is allowed to leave, you're gonna go ahead and have somebody follow up and see what's going on.
Check that.
And you're gonna let everybody else around, like, yo, so and so just left, he was bugging out. Yo, he might come back around here, so let's, you know what I mean, be ready for him.
So this guy gave Nip free pretense that like false pretense that everything was okay.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility that everything was okay until Nipsey said X, Y, and Z? I'm hearing this. You need to go handle that. And maybe the guy got paranoid and was like, oh
Nah,
because he might have been guilty allegedly.
Blacc said the way the hell set up was, he was there to do a job. He just went there first to make sure it wasn't nobody there that had no firearms, because he didn't want to get in no shootout. Like, when people do certain things, they want the path of least resistance.
I feel kind of bad.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go ahead and get. It's like when somebody try to rob you or whatever. They don't want to go ahead and no confrontation. They want to go ahead and be able to get that off of you quick and in a hurry.
And go.
Right. Well, let's
Cop
listen
and
to
go.
a little bit
Rob
of
and go.
what he had to say.
Beverly
Hills, me, Pops, and Adam, my cousin Adam, and had a long talk.
Sound like he's crying a little bit. He's getting choked up.
Yeah, that's his brother.
Not to get into too much detail, but there was a lot of big politics getting into it with certain people. You know, Hussle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be speaking too much on shit, but we came frontline like we always do. And, you know, niggas gonna know we gonna crash out behind it. We not playing. Ain't nobody saying nothing to Khaled. Ain't nobody doing nothing to Khaled. And he's straight. And Hussle frontline that. And, you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that. And did the video. Khaled got out of there perfect. And
Make sure he was safe.
You know, we appreciated Khaled for showing up and coming to the hood and doing the video. And,
Now, what he basically saying,
you know,
is that them OGs from the set wanted to extort Khaled. And basically,
Khaled coming pay time.
Nip was on some shit like, nah, y'all not gonna go ahead and violate. He with us. Y'all not gonna go ahead. No, y'all not. He's not giving y'all no money. Y'all not gonna do nothing to him. We holding them down, and they ain't like that.
Okay, let's listen some more.
Crab in a barrel.
we knew that this was gonna be one of them ones, one of them videos, man. Hussle brought DJ Khaled to the hood, and you know, had John Legend in the other scene. So
That's Blacc Sam talking about the night before Nip
we
died.
had Wally's, and we just chopping it up about a lot of shit.
Fair use.
You know, making sure that we on point in security, and when we pull up, it's, you know, we like Hussle, when he pull up to the shop, call us. He like, bro, I'm not calling you niggas when I pull up. I'm not calling you niggas when I pull up, and we like argue.
See, so
Now, if he would call that day, it probably would have been something different.
I feel like Nipsey made the wrong decision. His brother was trying to protect him, but he just didn't take his advice. Okay, let's listen.
And just, you know, but turn into you know, a little bit of that, and then back to the you know, celebrating bro Adam birthday, and Hussle got us the back room, and you know, family there chopping it, and just us four. And
This the night before Nip got killed. His last night with his brother.
We all walked out the back room of Wally's. I think Rivera, one of the guys.
And that was the last time he saw his brother, and after his brother when he was alive. It's just a messed up situation all around, man, and it just leads to more questions. Me personally, I think it's bigger than a gang thing. I think the police had something to do with it, but it's nothing it's nothing allegedly, and it's nothing for the police to go ahead and put another brother to go ahead and get the job done. Like, look at over here with Larry Davis. Larry Davis was working for police, right?
Like the police was involved with
until he went ahead and that happens a lot.
Allegedly, I don't know, Young Dolph. There's a lot of people, like some genuine
Allegedly,
people, allegedly that I keep hearing that the police is behind it some way, you know what I mean? Now, during this interview, prior to him mentioning this, right? he stated that he was doing his hustle before Nipsey got, when Nipsey was younger, and he had a sheriff friend. If you listen to it, he had a sheriff friend. So that goes to show that people who are making moves or doing things sometimes pay the police department off or friends with certain people, and they give them inside information.
Yeah,
and they
definitely.
even do work for them, because
Yeah.
he even mentioned him having a sheriff friend
Yeah.
and warning him that them boys is looking for him.
Yeah, we paying you for information. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Go to
Yeah.
Africa
Allegedly.
and pulling Nipsey with him at some point. So, I'm pretty sure that he can go back. You wouldn't have mentioned that, but I hear everything.
People pull strings for sure.
Yeah.
But
Pull strings.
shout out. R.I.P. to Nipsey.
Definitely R.I.P.
He
Nip.
is a beautiful soul. I hear his brother is just holding back tears talking about it. He's still grieving about
Yeah,
it.
he's definitely grieving,
So
man.
I want to send my prayers out to his family and
And his brother know what really happened. He didn't say everything, but his brother knows what really happened.
He can't.
Yeah,
Hands down.
you
But
don't
also
really
it's
want to
kind
put
of
it out there
Nipsey
like that. Not
fall
like
a
that.
little bit too, because his brother said
He should have moved a little better. You got move. He should have moved a little better.
Us. Do not go.
It's like
Pop Smoke made this stop
being
doing
arrogant
this, guys. We
and
gotta
being a little
learn
big headed.
from
Like
this.
once you reach a certain level, it's like,
You can't.
man, what? Like
You can't be
Right,
like
you
you
can't
caught in
move
the
the way
Red Sea
you
and everybody
would
just
normally
gonna walk.
move before that because
Now
you're
the
different. You know,
Slip up.
you
now Drip
right.
now Drippy
There's
has
always gonna be eyes on you.
as an artist and just in general, like what influence did Nipsey have on you?
the marathon continues. That's like influential. No matter what you're going through, it's always like the end of the tunnel. You can't just stop and just like, even if you take a break, don't just stop. Keep going. Keep going. It's always going to be ups and downs in life. But Nipsey, I never really listened to him until like Roddy Ricch came out, because he had a song Roddy Ricch, and I was like Jack and Roddy and shit.
Right.
Stuff. Sorry
Pause.
for the cussing. Pause. So like
Pausizations. I was just playing.
Nipsey inspired me by like just motivating me. It's like mentally and spiritually, like just that drive.
Yes.
Like drive. Like a DMX.
Get out and hustle. Get out and go
That's
get it.
certainty.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know when somebody got certainty, like you don't keep that, like they just gonna do it. They gonna happen. It's gonna happen no matter what. I
You can
love
tell by
that.
how he talk.
Like you hear him talk for a couple minutes and you say, "Damn man, I'm finna go out and make some money there." You know what I'm saying?
I can do it.
I could do it. Facts.
I could do it.
But he was just so intelligent and so giving. I love that about him. His character it just amazes me, and me learning new things about him now, about his character. It's just unfortunate that he's not here.
Now, man, let's get into what you got going on, man. Before we fade up out of here, man. You got the Rockstar joint that's popping.
Yes, sir. Rockstar packing them up. Talia on the beat. Shout out my producer. Shout out the team.
That's a dope single, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
How'd that concept come about?
Oh, well, we was in the studio.
He look like he got the rock star look.
Yeah.
I'll be chilling.
Rock star.
We was in the studio and stuff. I was in my man's crib and stuff. I told Talia to send me some beats. He sent me that beat. I took a liking to it. Did a little rough drive. And then we went to the downtown studio.
Big boy joint.
Yeah. I got a booth. I'm like, all right, play the beat. Rolled up. Took some wine. Glass of wine. I had some wine. And I went in the booth and then I started freestyling. I really don't write. I need to write. But I listen to the beat and I get 2 lines in my head and it's like, oh, I'm gonna say this.
Copy. All right.
30 seconds later, oh, say this. And then from there.
Organic. You could tell it was organic.
Like a Lil Wayne. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You could tell that shit was organic, man. You know what I mean?
Phenomenal. We can't wait to hear it.
Because when I first heard about you, it was you was rocking out with
In the Bronx.
Nah, not even in the Bronx, bro. I heard about you before, but I didn't realize it was you till after the fact.
That's legendary.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Cause you know what I mean? I'm the dude from Hot 97, bro.
Drewski.
Yeah, white boy. Yeah. I came up. In my mind saying the white boy with Drewski or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So how did that situation come about with you and Drewski?
My son Mac Millie for president, one of the promoters.
Mac Millie.
He
President.
from Queens. My producer from Queens.
All right.
They linked up, and the rest was history.
Copy. All right.
Introduced me to a lot of people. I can't even remember, but Mac, he be outside.
Be outside.
He be outside.
We gotta
Yeah,
get
bro.
him here. We gotta get him in for an interview.
Yeah,
It's
good vibes too. Talk.
Good vibes, okay.
Yeah,
He know a lot of history of hip hop and music and stuff.
I would believe so.
Okay.
It's
Let's set that up.
like so Harlem.
You repping
You
Harlem?
putting on for Harlem all day. So
Yeah,
it's
not just Harlem.
that's just Harlem. I thought you from Grant.
Yes, I am.
All right.
125th answer.
Copy.
He's universal. That's the thing. Wherever our people,
All right, okay, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
I
thought you was
facts. All right.
Like
you know,
what?
Wherever our people,
I'm talking about musically. I'm talking about
from New
musically.
York.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
what it is.
I like the way you word that.
That's right.
So now,
Makes sense.
I'm from
It
New York.
makes sense.
Let's-
You know what I'm saying?
right.
You don't
Don't
want to
box
alienate
me
yourself
in.
because
Right.
music is music.
Music is
You
music.
know,
But if you're from a certain area,
the whole state gonna rock.
I'm Harlem all
see
day.
what you
I'm Harlem all day.
you know what I mean? You got it's
Great
like
projects. Yeah,
I-
let's not
you know,
forget 125th and Amsterdam. I know
when I see you, I think rock
Okay.
star status. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I be. Everybody think that.
Copy.
I be chilling for real.
That's amazing.
I don't
Gonna have me
gangbang.
start naming
You don't
buildings.
gangbang, and
You know
that's
what I'm
okay. I
saying?
like that you promoting that. You don't need to gangbang.
You don't need to gangbang to feel
Right.
protected.
To be accepted. You don't need to be gangbang to be good and
Yourself.
Just
don't
be you.
need- Yes.
And that's the most important thing or whatever, because you know, when I see you, I don't think you portraying a character. I'm thinking this is you every day, and this is how you are, and that's why niggas fuck with you like they fuck with you.
Thank you, bro.
You know
Let
what
me
I'm
ask you
saying?
a question. With this song, what genre would it be in? What category would it be in? Would it be like pop, rock?
There's like a pop, I guess.
A
It's like
pop?
some
Yeah, like a pop. Yeah.
I'm singing in a chorus, and like it sound like some,
It sounds like some pop. Like it can't just be squeezed into hip hop. I think it has.
It's just dope
different
music.
categories.
Period.
Maybe alternative.
Alternative.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
Yeah.
alternative rock.
because
or something.
alternative can kind of it is broad. It can. It's
I
almost
like
like a chameleon. It could adapt.
That's
like
that's
that.
high.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
And I know you,
Yeah.
and I know you got the joint with Fat Boy about to come out soon.
Rainy days.
When's that dropping now?
That's dropping real soon.
Copy.
When I
Alright.
say real soon, like, I
Alright.
don't even know the date yet. Like,
All right. Well, you got to keep us
All right,
posted.
so-
Keep us locked in.
Yeah,
so
keep
we
us
can
locked there.
come out and
How'd that joint come out with you and Fat Boy? You know what I'm saying?
Mac Millie for president.
All right, Mac Millie putting
That's
all
what
the
he
plays
keeps saying,
together.
Mac Millie. We gotta get Mac
Mac
Millie
Millie,
in
fair
here.
enough.
Gotta get him in here. Sounds like he got a lot of information going on. So listen, man, we appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate
we
it.
gonna
appreciate
play
you.
this music, Get this.
Let us know.
the fans-
Let us know when
we
the,
can
you know
find
when the EP's dropping and everything else, man.
Give
And
everybody.
Yeah,
your social media
and
handle.
let them know where they could connect with you at, and vibe out with you. See how a day in the life. You know what I mean?
Rockstar.
Rockstar.
Well, my Instagram is @IM_Drippy Finesse. I forgot my Twitter.
That's okay. We'll find you. Just post it on Instagram.
Google Drippy Finesse.
TikTok.
Everywhere.
You can Google me, gang. You can really Google me.
Facts.
Where's my mother?
That's right.
Drippy, we appreciate you pulling up.
That's what
I
it is.
appreciate you.
Next time, get your ass here on time.
I'm sorry, gang.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're going to give you a 15-minute grace period. You know what I mean? Well, for you, a half hour.
Much as a
There's something to tell me you're going to need that 30
special.
minutes.
You family, so you're always welcome.
But you know what I mean? You welcome back, man. And you know what I'm trying to say? When the single drop, pull up, man. And we going to go ahead and get some work done,
Thank
bro.
you so much.
No doubt.
Now, we appreciate you, man. Y'all know what it is, man. 10 toes down to the
10
ground.
toes.
Toes down.
10 toes all day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is.
We did that.
Bam.
Just like that.
I like that.
I was nervous.